Hey beautiful people, how are you? My name is Connor. You're watching ThrivingMinimalist.com. I've experienced this in my own life and I've heard this from enough people that I thought it was an important video to make on the topic how minimalism can reduce your anxiety. I know for a lot of us, we are living pretty high anxiety lives. A lot of us feel pretty stressed out with the external world, and that we take on, we hold inside, and it produces this feeling inside of us. For me, it just comes up my neck, comes up my back, goes into my head, and oftentimes I've found myself laying in bed at night trying to sleep, but feeling this like, ugh, or just being at home and trying to relax, trying to rest, and feeling this like urgency or just something's not quite right, and I can't get it out of my body. It's a really intense feeling. It's very uncomfortable. So if you are kind of dealing with this very intense, uncomfortable feeling, I think that using the tool of minimalism can be a really great step towards reducing it. There are tons of ways to reduce anxiety, and I think that reducing these uncomfortable emotions is not about hiding them away, stuffing them away, pretending they don't exist, refocusing on other stuff, using other things to distract you. But it is about aligning with health and allowing yourself to become more in line with this natural state. One of the ways to do that is by cleaning up your external environment. I know that for me, living in a kind of chaotic or even a semi-chaotic space, even visiting friends who live with a lot of stuff, can produce a feeling of anxiety. Why is that? I think that our mind is very active. Very, very active, and there are parts of our mind that are computing what's going on in our external world at any given time. Even if we are consciously thinking we are really present with the activity that we're doing, maybe we're using the computer and we're really intent on whatever we're doing, we're really focused on it, our mind is still computing the external world outside of that little box that we're focused on. So if your external environment is really chaotic, your mind is trying to figure out, well, what's that thing for? And what is that doing over there? And wow, that looks kind of dirty over there. I kind of want to clean that up. It's got this stuff going on and on and on and on and on and on and on. If we're able to slow all that down, slow down our external environment a little bit, we allow ourselves to actually focus on the project at hand. And that doesn't have to be a computer screen. I'm talking about whatever we're setting our intention onto. That allows us to have more clarity, more calm, more peace, more centeredness. We're able to be in this more natural state of health, in addition to creating a space that is relaxing for the mind. I think that cleaning out these areas that might be holding on to things that we don't actually need, that are starting to feel more like a burden than life-giving, will allow our emotional internal state to relax a little bit more. We all have narratives around objects. The meaning behind an object. What does that thing mean to me? And we store all these narratives inside of ourselves. And that's why sometimes we look at an object and we immediately either think of a story or have a feeling. We even can have a body sensation when we look at certain objects because we've stored all this data. It's a very natural thing to do. We're collecting all this data. We're trying to make sense of the world. If we reduce those objects, we reduce the clutter in our brain. We release these narratives, which is basically like storage. We release storage. We drag those files into the trash and we press delete. And not in an aggressive, forceful way that's going to cause trauma down the line, but in an organic, natural way that feels really good, that we immediately feel and see the positive effects from. So that's how I believe that minimalism can reduce anxiety. I think it can do a whole lot of other things for you, and I think there's a lot of other little things that we could talk about, but I wanted to make this video short and sweet for those of you who might be feeling like this anxious feeling, this stressful feeling is coming up in your life a lot, and you're just looking for a tool or some tools to start getting the momentum going to reduce that stuff. Minimalism is an awesome tool to use in your life. So much love to you. Check back soon. I put out videos every week on this channel. If you like it, click the like button. You can always subscribe. So much love to you. Mwah! Take good and great care of yourselves. I'll talk to you soon.